So before you got here, we were trying to figure out what year you and I may have met.
I have a strong idea of when that is. I'm going to say 87.
87.
I'm going to
so
87.
I went to 88, but
Yeah, I was thinking
87.
87. And when we first met,
Yes.
you may not remember it because you seemed a little dizzy during our first meeting.
I find that hard to believe.
And some things never change.
I'm not sure that's so true.
It was, I was living on Normandy, and rumor had it that Jane's Addiction was rehearsing at a place off of Melrose, right by Normandy. And I just went over there. I opened the door and I sat down on the grubby rug as your band, which was my favorite band at the time, was rehearsing. And there was a small sort of crowd, maybe 6 people. Probably you knew 5 of them, and then there was me, and we met afterwards. But you were super dizzy.
I can't help but focus on. I can't help but focus on the fact that you said at the time. Favorite band at the time.
That's the band's come and go, Dave.
I mean, it was the 80s. You know?
You can't hog all my
He's way into Fall Out Boy now.
I had Dokken records in the 80s too. So
fair enough.
I wedged you in there.
But I had no idea.
No.
I thought it was the Lockup show.
No. Which is should we tell the people that nice story? Yeah. So I was in a band called Lockup, which was a contemporary of Jane's Addiction, and we were huge fans. And it was New Year's Eve, and the venue was somewhere downtown. Mm-hmm. It was the big Jane's Addiction homecoming New Year's Eve show of probably when it was turning into 1989, right? Yeah. And Perry had the idea that my band Lockup would not open for Jane's Addiction, but would impersonate Jane's Addiction.
That sounds very Perry.
It's so cool. And so back when he had good ideas. I'm kidding, buddy. I love you. You know I do.
I like you've maintained a glibness through the years, which is
it's not glib. It's just sarcasm and fun.
But anyway, so I wore a Dave Navarro wig because at the time I had like a Lionel Richie black man's mullet, and that was not gonna. And the singer dressed up and had the braids, and we went out there. I think we played "Pigs and Zen" was the song.
Yeah.
And I recall 2 things. One is that the feeling of electricity was unlike anything. I thought that one day I hope that I'm in a band that generates that sort of thing. And the second thing I thought was we're not playing it so well.
I thought it was pretty good.
So basically, you fooled everybody and they thought it was James.
Well, it was about half. But yeah, there were on and off nights for James. But about halfway through the songs, the power cut out, the lights dimmed, and then the real Jane's Addiction came on and finished the song. I think it caused more confusion in the crowd, but it's a story that we're now telling 30 years later.
It's the stuff legends are made of.
There you have it.
And you know what? Had there been iPhones back then, it wouldn't be that great a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's to myth.
There's no more myths.
Yeah.